An anthropologist who was studying an African community prepared a beautiful basket of fruits and left it under a tree. He then asked the children from the village to stand ready behind the line and fetch the basket as soon as he signaled, "Go!" The understanding was that the first to reach the basket would win the hamper. To his great surprise, when he signaled "Go," the children instinctively held each other's hands and ran towards the basket together. Then they enjoyed eating the fruits together. When asked why they did that, a little girl answered with a question: "How can any one of us be happy when the others are sad?"
Desmond Tutu explained Ubuntu, an African word which means "I am because we are," as the philosophy behind the girl's answer. It perceives the world as one big human family. This story captures the essence of Chapter 5 of Fratelli Tutti, a better kind of politics. Politics has become a distasteful word due to corruption, inefficiency, and a narrow-minded focus on winning votes. To build a universal family, we need a better kind of politics, one truly at the service of the common good. Pope Francis discusses two movements in the political sphere that hinder openness: populism and liberalism. Populism separates society into two groups at odds with one another: the people and the corrupt elite, while liberalism, emphasizing the freedom of individuals, usually rejects the concept of people. The word people has a deeper meaning. To be part of a people is to be part of a shared identity arising from social and cultural bonds. A living and dynamic people, a people with a future, is one constantly open to a new synthesis through its ability to welcome differences. The current economic system, based on a worship of money, has removed the human person from the center. Liberalism, specifically neoliberalism, exalts the marketplace as the solution to all problems. But the Pope denounces its trickle-down economic theory, for it is based on survival of the fittest, where the powerful feed upon the powerless. Major evils plague politics. The biggest issue is employment. There is no poverty worse than that which takes away work and the dignity of work. Hunger is criminal. Food is an inalienable right. Yet tons of food are thrown away while millions die of hunger. Human trafficking represents another source of shame. There is a need to reform the United Nations to avoid power being co-opted only by a few nations and cultural impositions based on ideological differences. With politics sinking to new lows, what is the politics we need? Pope Francis says, politics is a lofty vocation and one of the highest forms of charity. This political charity is born of a social awareness that transcends every individualistic mindset. It puts social love at the forefront rather than economics. The Pope's vision for politics emphasizes major themes of Catholic social teaching. Human dignity. Every person is immensely holy and deserves our love. Subsidiarity. This principle says matters should be resolved at the most immediate or local level. Solidarity. We are our brothers and sisters' keepers. The common good. The dignity of work and the rights of workers. Work gives us a sense of shared responsibility. We must put human dignity back at the center and on that pillar build the alternative social structures we need. This is exemplified in the life and work of Father Gregory Boyle, who 30 years ago founded Homeboy Industries, the world's largest gang intervention program. Homeboy's services include counseling, education, tattoo removal, and job training. Its motto is, "Nothing stops a bullet like a job." What is a better kind of politics? It is love in action, one that promotes the common good, fosters a culture of encounter, promotes dialogue, strives for fruitfulness over results, and is far-sighted. If you ask somebody how well they think our economy is doing, they might check what's happening on Wall Street and the stock market. But Fratelli Tutti has a different answer. The basic moral test is not how well the rich are doing, but how the most vulnerable members of our society are faring.
Nature gives us an example of Fratelli Tutti in action. When geese fly in formation, they take turns at flying lead. If a goose gets sick and drops out, another drops out and stays with it. Thus, geese embody a real sense of community and shared responsibility. Can we learn from them?